Hey everybody, how's it going? So something that bothers me a lot more than it should is, the whole invisible illness thing. Well, I have a lot of anxiety about it, more than I should. It may sound crazy, but I have this fear that people won't believe me when I'm sick, and that at times I have to put on a sick face so people won't think I am making excuses. It's kind of like, when you go to the doctor and you're worried they won't believe you, so you just start coughing a little louder, like clutching your stomach and just looking a little closer to death. For example, one time my mom and I went to Dubai for some testing when I was really sick. She called in advance to ask the hotel if they could have the room ready, and when we get there, I just go straight to the room and she can check in because traveling's just horrible for me. And they said, okay, sure, whatever. So then when we got there, they gave us a car. They're taking us to the hotel, and it was kind of weird because the driver, he kept like talking into his phone, all like 007 like. And then that's when I kind of noticed that something was up. And sure enough, when we got there was like a whole team, an entourage of people to welcome me because I was sick. And it was really awkward, and there was a wheelchair. And, automatically I felt like I had to look sick because they just went out of their way to all be there, to welcome. How could I just be going in like, hi, I'm the sick person, So I went into autopilot, sick mode, and you just look like you're not doing well, which is what I feel like all of the time. But I've learned to control it to resemble somewhat of a living person, because it wouldn't be good for other people or myself if I walked around every day like. Another example is I took a year off of university to recover from a really bad relapse and a half, and I'm always worried about being out in public and seeing someone that I know and then them saying, oh my gosh, she did not look that sick. And the same thing can go for professors, bosses, friends. So if I don't want them to think I'm lying, I just put my worst face forward, which is easy to do when you've been sick every day for the last 6 years of your life. And the days when I'm feeling my best is what a person would feel like on the first signs of getting the flu. Yay? So invisible illness and my relationship, it's a work in progress. We're working on it. I'm trying to work on not feeling guilty about not looking sick, which sounds crazy when I say it. If anything, stressing about it is probably going to make me more sick. I try to recognize that I'm lucky that everything that's wrong with me is all on the inside, and to the casual observer, I look like I'm doing pretty darn good. Just wait till I tell them I have 30% eye vision loss in this eye, and a lot of times I don't recognize myself in the mirror, and I'm teaching myself to read again. And I'm sure to a lot of people whose illnesses is not so invisible, this could seem quite insensitive, but I have talked to other people who kind of have, not necessarily MS, but they have their own illnesses, and we can kind of relate to each other. So what about you? Do you go through the same kind of thing or something similar? I would love to hear what you have to say, and thanks for watching. Bye!